Well, hello everyone, and welcome to a very special, it's kind of a grand reopening, but it's also a grand opening as well. We're standing inside the newly renovated Westland house, and that's at 36,000 Campus Drive. And if you're wondering where Campus Drive is, this is the former home of the Marquette House, which has been a staple in the city of Westland for a long time. On Marquette Street, right across the street from John Glenn. And standing to my left is the new owner, Chris Schott, and we're surrounded by his team and all the good folks here in the city of Westland. They're super excited about your new ownership here at the Westland House, and we can't wait to hear more about your renovations.
Thank you. We're really happy to be here. We're happy to be part of the city of Westland. It's been a great welcome so far. We've moved in a lot of great residents. We have the best staff in Westland. Some of them are here up here with us today. We've really enjoyed it. Made a lot of changes, and we're looking forward to the future here for sure.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about the project. So the Westland House was officially reopened in April of 2021. And Chris, as you took a look at this property, and this property's been in the Westland for a long time, one of the very first things you told me you did is you reached out to our Senior Resource Director, Barb Markham. Yep. And I see she's standing just to your left, and you wanted to know more about the Marquette House, the city of Westland, the seniors, and a little bit about the city. And so how did that conversation go?
It went very well. Barb and I quickly formed a very good relationship. We have a lot of the same vision, I think, for helping people and seniors specifically. And she was very informative about the senior population here in Westland, and very helpful in us determining the need for an affordable assisted living for the seniors here in Westland. So Barb's been a huge help.
Well, I can tell you, it must have been a good meeting, because right after the meeting, she'd called me and she says, "Oh my gosh, I just met this guy. You have to meet him." I told him about our Compassionate City program. He'll be perfect, and he's looking at purchasing the Marquette House, and I'm glad that turned out, and that was a great first call. So let's tell everybody a little bit about what exactly the Westland House is.
So the Westland House is technically it's a home for the aged. Assisted living is more of a broad industry term, where we help seniors who maybe need help with medication management, meal preparation, general care with activities of daily living. We provide activities for the restaurant or the residents, a full calendar. We have a restaurant right over here that they eat in every day. We do outings with them and things. We do a lot. I could sit here and laundry list forever, but I don't want to bore everybody. I would say probably one of the best things about us is we've been able to fill somewhat of a void in the market with affordability. We are experts in helping people attain the VA aid and attendance benefit, and we also, Wanda is very good at helping people with the MI Choice waiver Medicaid benefit and getting signed up for that, and helping get some financial assistance that might be needed in order to get the care that folks need.
I think you're certainly servicing a need in the community, and affordable housing for our seniors is always something that's in high demand. And Wanda, you're a familiar face, so I understand your new position with the Westland House will be administrator?
Yes, I am the administrator now. I've been here 22 years. I started as the receptionist, and now I am the administrator.
Well, you're a Westland success story. So, all right. Well, I know that you're proud of Wanda, and a great choice to lead your building here. But you also have you have a lot of great people that are working for you. How big is your staff here?
We're at
about 33 staff members currently.
Yep, and growing.
And growing.
We're looking
yes,
for more. So.
Always.
Well, you guys are growing, because when we put our notes together, you only had 25, so you're up to 33. So they are growing. So. Well, with that said, when you make an investment in the city of Westland, and we've had a chance to talk, and Chris is here for the long term, and his investment, he wants to be part of the community. We're super excited about working with you, and we brought out all the city departments here today. So we're here to support you, not only for your grand opening, but on your day-to-day operations as well, too. So
Thank you.
We're looking forward to cutting the ribbon, and then we're actually brought our cameras. We're actually going to go inside and look at some of these renovations. So if there's somebody at home that's looking for affordable housing for a senior and their family or for themselves, we're going to give you a sneak peek of the new renovations here at the Westland House. All right. So you guys ready?
We're ready.
All right, we're going to count you down from 3. See, this is a special ribbon cutting. I told you they actually have 2 sets of scissors, so that's
Go
double.
big or go home, right?
All right, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. Open for business.
Good. You good? It's all right. I gave you
Only
the
one
bad
pair
ones,
were
I'm
sharpened.
sorry.
So.
Hi, I'm Barbara Markham, and we're here at Westland House, which is located on Marquette. Well, actually, it's Campus Drive. And we just did a ribbon cutting, and this is a fabulous assisted living facility. And so we're going to talk a little first with Chris Schott. Chris, what made you decide to settle on Westland, and what was your vision? Because you and we met right away when you came to Westland, and we have so many of the same ideas. So let's talk about how we view aging and what made you decide to do this.
Sure. So we chose this specific location and city because we saw a need for an affordable option, and we have always been in that affordable space, and we were able to secure this building and offer that to the people here in Westland, and that's the main reason why we chose here. And then you and I met, and we had some good conversations. I learned a lot about the senior population here, and what some of their great needs are. And we talked a lot about activities and keeping people busy and giving them good things to do and good food and all the things that we love to do. And we've been going from there, and it's been great. We're still filling up, but we've made a huge difference in a short amount of time also.
Well, I did notice when you and I first started having conversations that we have a special love for the senior community. You have a background, much like I do. You've always loved seniors. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I grew up in this industry from a literal standpoint. My grandparents built, owned, and operated nursing homes in Florida in the 50s. My parents took that business over and had assisted livings when they sold out in the 90s. Then I started working on the more corporate side for other companies, and then now we have Alcor, who owns the Westland House, and that's a group of us in Columbus. So this is all I've ever known. This is all the other the partnership group at Alcor. This is all they've done. We love it. It's a good business, but you get to do a lot of good, and when you're at this level, you get to affect a lot of positive change, and we really try to be innovative. We like to try new stuff. We like to get outside the box. If it works, great, we keep doing it. If it doesn't work, then we shift gears and we try something else. But how we determine whether it works or not is the read we get off the residents. That's where it counts, right?
Yeah, absolutely right.
They're the ones who really tell us if it works or not, and they're not shy about doing that.
Well, I know they're not. That is one thing we know. There's no shortage of opinions. Yeah. Okay, but the thing is like one thing that I noticed in everything that you did here, and like in your dining room, you have the old cars, and you were talking when we first came in, an empty lobby means you don't have enough to do. That we want to put in a big screen, we want to have game tables, we want to have people socializing, and when you don't see that, then you're not running a great facility. So that everyday quality of life has meant more to you, I think, than anything else. You were telling me what you're doing on every floor. Why do you think that's so important, especially with frail elderly people, but not only that, people with memory issues?
Well, you have to have something for everyone. I mean, with the senior population, as they age, what their needs change. So you need to have different levels of programming activities for everyone. Some need more quiet with some assistance, and some can do more independent. So you really want to have a variety. I do believe that a sleepy community is not a fun one. You want to have things going on. You want people to feel life when they walk in, right? And the activities team, they really drive that. They're the life of the party, is what we always say, right? So, we live by that here. Wanda is an amazing driver of that. She had a lot she wanted to do in her own vision when we came on board. A big part of the reason why we pulled the trigger on this place and bought it was because we met Wanda and we saw the heart and the compassion that she has and how long she's been here. I mean, she's in the bricks and mortar, no doubt, and she's part of the town. So, it was really a no-brainer for us to do this.
Well, okay, speaking of Wanda, okay, we're going to talk to you, Wanda, and you're a Westlander. You've been around for a long time,
Yes.
but you were here when it was Marquette House.
I was.
Okay, so you have seen a remarkable change in this building and the residents. Let's talk a little bit about that. What major things have you seen that are so different now?
We are more like a home now. We are a real community. We are like family. Everybody is family here. When Alcor came in, they renovated our whole community, which our residents deserve that. They deserved a nice building, nice lobbies, nice furniture, and they gave us that. They gave us the blessing that we were praying for. They really did.
I noticed with Chris in our conversations, it was any idea. It's like he's willing to think and say, "Oh yeah, let's try that."
Yes.
He's never afraid to try new things.
Never.
Good
So
thing.
that has been very nice to have somebody support you and support your ideas, support your dream, and to be there to see my vision for what we deserve, what our residents deserve. I've been here 22 years, and this is what we needed.
This
much
is
so.
probably what you wanted all along.
All along. This is always what I've wanted. Always.
Well, it's funny because this is not just a building, it's home.
It's home.
So when people come in, it's like, where are you going? I'm going to my Westland house.
Yes.
And that's how they should feel when they walk in.
Right.
This is home.
Very, very true. This is home. I tell my staff all the time, it's really an honor to be able to take care of seniors at the end of their life. And we're guests here. They deserve a nice home.
Well, that's important that you say that because compassion for seniors is, I know a lot of people may get into something, senior housing, for financial reasons. That is secondary. One thing I know that's primary is people's quality of life here.
Yes.
And I've noticed that right from the beginning and the changes that they
Yes.
talked about. So, yeah, and do you see them enjoying dinner, enjoying each other?
Yes, they enjoy dinner. Coming into the dining room, it's wonderful to see my residents. A lot of their families are here also, and we are really like a family. The residents, families that are here all the time, they interact with all of our residents. So we really are truly a nice family. Everybody kind of watches out for each other. We go outside together as groups. They take walks. They really look out for each other. So it's really nice. They let us know, if we don't notice something, they let us know if they notice something. So we are really like a big family here.
Well, one thing I noticed when I was here previously is you do have a wonderful cook.
We do.
And, when anybody, is to the stage where, like you said, at end of life or they're frail or they're having some issues, the one thing they look forward to would be their meals.
Yes, absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about your cook. She does some home cooking.
She does. Everything is home cooking. Her food is amazing. And again, we've wanted this for a long time. Every meal is amazing. There's not one meal that they can say is not amazing. Everything is amazing. She makes amazing banana pudding. Today we had chicken sandwiches, and it's just a chicken sandwich, but it was so good. The residents are really enjoying that, and we have options also. So it's not just this is the meal you get, no options at all. There's always multiple options they can choose from if there's something that they don't like.
Well, everybody knows that if you're not eating well, you're not feeling well. So nutrition is absolutely essential. So loving the food is really important.
Yes.
So for all of you who are looking, if you know anybody or have someone in your family who's looking for a home where they'll be well cared for, come on over and walk into Westland House where you'll be greeted with a smile. Everybody's here is willing to talk to you, do whatever they can to make this your home. So this is Barbara Markham with Chris and Wanda. Bye-bye.